Welcome to another exciting episode of Girl Talk. I have my fabulous women in the house.
Jody Silva.
Tiffany Sowersby.
We are trying a new style today. So we don't have the typical mics with us. We are mic'd up. We have a new mic guy. Brian over here. You can't see him. Do you have the camera on him?
I can see him. You see his bottom half. There
he is hiding. We decided to try a new style today, get rid of the podcast mics and do an entirely new show style with lavaliers. So the sound might not be perfect, but we're going to just go for it today. Right, Jody?
Oh, we're going for it.
We're going for it. We're going to talk some smack. We're going to get into the juicy scoop and let's do it. So what do you got for us today?
First off, did you watch Jamie Foxx, Netflix?
I did.
Okay. Did you watch? Yeah.
I fell asleep.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was odd. I understand the story. It's nice that he came out and spoke about his illness. I think it's scary.
It wasn't an illness. He got poisoned.
Well, he didn't say that.
Yeah, he didn't.
He still didn't say that. I think it's either clickbait or a marketing scheme. He had a stroke. He's not saying that anybody poisoned him.
Wait. Yes, he was.
He wasn't.
It's kind of weird. And then the thing is kind of depressing too, because the entire skit, he starts like really sad and talking about how his family was super depressed and then all this. And then he's trying to make it funny, like a stand-up comedy. And I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's trying to release what really happened
without
saying it. It's more like a therapy session for him. So it wasn't comedy.
Or maybe he's part of this whole P. Diddy thing and he just can't talk about it right now.
There was a lot of Diddy comments though about, I remember the one time he was like, I was dying and I saw the tunnel and there was Diddy at the end with his lube, his firing lube.
So
he did comments. The devil, yeah. So he did comments, but he never ever said, and he said, he kept saying that the internet tried to kill me. The internet tried to kill me. And he was very good at saying things to have the crowd come back and say it. Like,
well, I think that here's my opinion on it. I think that Diddy has big problems. I think Diddy, his ego was so big and he's hired by the feds. So he had kind of a backup plan. So he was able to do what Diddy did with all these people.
For so long
because he was backed up by the feds. And I think that all the footage and everything was backed up by the feds and they wanted to keep track of everybody in Hollywood that was doing their thing. And I think Diddy was a pawn in a big scheme. And I think that Jamie knows this. And so they were trying to get him out of there because he was trying to call him out on it because eventually when you get, this is my take on it. When you get controlled by somebody for so long, you tend to, and you're like Jamie Foxx is a fabulous actor. He has a fabulous career. But when you get controlled by somebody for so long, you just kind of go nuts.
Yeah.
So maybe he was trying to like let it all out and they were like, nope, get rid of him. And he was, strong enough to say, no, I'm going to stay in this game, I'm going to stay in this game. So I think he's still trying to let it out, but he can't because it's not just Diddy. I think it's a whole nother level of...
Well, there's so many people involved. I mean, even Will Smith came out and was like, I'm nothing to do with it. Everyone's coming out of the woodworks now saying, I'm nothing to do with this and nothing to do with that. At the end of the day, if you know something and you keep your mouth shut, you're something to do with it. You just are.
Yeah.
By association.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of really seedy Hollywood shit that they don't want to talk about. And
I don't want to hear it.
Well, even with the child trafficking, it's like that's where it's just beyond.
Okay, you said it. I was going to say it, but you said it.
Bad.
So.
And it goes deep. It goes deep into even, there's talk about going through the royal family in England. I mean, this isn't just Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's with the elite. It's not just, Hollywood is as dirty as it comes, but it's with the elite. It's with the rich. It's with the people that can get whatever they want whenever they want.
Yeah.
So, they have talk about it over in England too, with the royal family.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing about like Princess Di, when she died, there was a lot of things that people that died recently that were like, oh, how did that happen? They hung themselves? No, they didn't. Like nobody just hangs yourself.
Pneumonia.
Like all of a sudden pneumonia and hanging yourself.
All the pneumonia,
Everybody has pneumonia.
the pneumonia people, all of these people that died of pneumonia, and apparently there's some kind of drug that you can give
It's
poison.
cyanide. It's
Cyanide.
like years of it caused pneumonia.
And everyone's dying of pneumonia.
Yeah. So kudos to Jamie for living through it. And I think he's still trying to tell his story, but he can't. And
He is trying to tell his story, but I don't think he did it as well as he could have. I don't.
Yeah.
I think he went through, I mean, he did have humor in it, and he's great at, by the way, great at accents. He pulled Donald Trump off so good.
Yeah.
So, there was a few things he did good, and I love that he had his daughter on with her guitar singing a song, and I love that her daughter opened up for him. So there was a few things I really liked, but he talked about race a lot, about his white doctor, which bothered me, and the N-word just too many times, and I just thought it was ill done.
okay, so enough about Jamie Foxx because we don't know what's really going on with Jamie, but he's an amazing actor, amazing comedian. He'll come back. So what else you got?
I want to talk about Selena Gomez because she just got engaged.
Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, without trying to be rude, I thought the ring could have been better.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, we're gonna throw that on the screen.
Because-
Yeah,
So-
I know. Show it.
Because, I mean, it's cute. It's lovely. They're in love. And I think it's cute what he did. He did this whole picnic in the backyard. But guess what food they had?
What?
Tell me what the worst idea would be for an engagement. What?
Pizza?
Taco Bell.
Oh.
I mean,
Really?
maybe it's her favorite, so I don't know, and that's sentimental.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did a picnic, whole picnic scene in the back. He got down on one knee and then proposed, and they're in love, and it's happy. But then she's out. She's out.
Who is she engaged to then?
That Ben guy. I don't even know who
What does
he
he
is.
do?
I don't know. He's not famous. He's Benny. He's like 5'4".
Wait.
He's tiny.
So Justin Bieber must be crawling in his little pants going, who is she engaged to? Because he's still in love with her.
Yeah, well, so the ring he got Hailey is meant to be the same style ring as what Selena got from her fiance, but obviously a lot smaller.
Wait, so did Taco Bell sponsor this wedding? Like, I still don't understand.
That explains the
it.
ring
Like,
size.
Oh my God.
But she's happy, I guess, and that's perfect. But she was out after the engagement without her ring on, so that's strange. No, shouldn't you be proud of the ring?
Yeah, I mean, so she didn't even think, I need to see
A couple
this ring.
days later,
Yes.
she just didn't have a ring on.
We pull the ring up? No. Okay, we don't have the screen.
Screen's too big.
Okay, so what else we got?
You want to talk about the vigilante, Luigi?
Oh my God,
Stud?
Luigi.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Tell me about this guy. So there's no way in heck this Ivy League kid did this. Okay, so here's what I was told. He was set to inherit over $100 million.
From his
and if you're a
grandma.
felon, that the trust people can say who gets the money if you're a felon. So they made him a felon
Wait,
to not get his money.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah.
No, they
Yeah.
so the trust people were like, well, we don't want to give Luigi. So Luigi's been a straight A student, ready to inherit this money. He's going to invest it properly. But then I guess the trustees they weren't getting any of the money. He was getting the money because he's like this super smart kid. So they made him a felon in order for the trustee
Be able to vote against
him, so he didn't get the money. So what do you guys think?
Wait, so how do they make him a felon? What did they
By-
do?
by-
I missed the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
need to know.
Supposedly shooting the healthcare guy.
So Brian Thompson is a CEO of a huge healthcare company,
Okay.
Unlimited Healthcare.
Yeah.
And he was out in the streets in New York,
Yeah.
right? And Luigi allegedly went up to him and just shot him in the streets, gone.
Oh.
He had a ghost gun from a 3D printer, which by the way is fantastic.
Yeah.
How can you buy a 3D printer and make a gun and kill someone with it? Brilliant. Up in broad daylight, shoots him. But there is all this evidence. He's on camera. He's not shooting him, but he's on camera somewhere else. He's got the gun still on him. Why would he still have the gun on him? Unless, I guess, 2 guns were made. I mean, it's all alleged at this point.
What was the Monopoly money in the backpack? Is that?
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't understand that.
But
yeah.
he does have back problems. They are now saying that he is also a little bit crazy. So now he has to try and he's either going to plead guilty or plead not guilty and say that he's insane.
But do you really think he did this? I don't think he did it.
Yeah.
Normally, when someone says this is the person that did that, it's like obvious because he struggled through school or he was bullied or he had abuse as a child. But this kid he's pretty good looking, he works out, he's well educated, comes from a good family. His family have just recently got him a new attorney, so they are still trying, still backing him. His grandma has basically said it's up to the trustees about the inheritance, but there is a lot of evidence. There's a lot of evidence.
So what would be his purpose of shooting that person?
They're saying because of the whole healthcare industry.
Because his mom had an illness. So his whole life he watched her suffer and then they denied her claims.
Okay.
So he
And he probably did it. I mean,
Jury's out.
Jury's out. Okay.
Tiffany said he's
he's
guilty.
pissed. He wants revenge. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's hot.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Can you
Well,
post
I
his
mean,
picture
he's
too?
just not your typical crazy guy. But he works out, and I think that, he's got a GoFundMe account, and people, I think it's over $100,000 now. So people are really backing him.
Yeah. You know what's funny is, so they said that the GoFundMe tried to take away his GoFundMe. But in America, you're innocent until proven guilty.
Correct.
So if they stop a GoFundMe,
Yeah, they can get sued.
they can get sued because I'm sorry, but you're innocent
Yeah.
until proven guilty in America. That is how the system works.
And I agree with that system.
And they tried to shut it down. So I'm surprised it's still up.
It's still up.
Oh, good, because
Yep.
they could have a serious lawsuit.
Well, they're
against
also making a percentage of that commission too, because they're GoFundMe. Because you get charged at 3% or whatever it is.
I think it's more.
It's-
But yeah.
that. Okay, what else we got on the docket?
Okay, want to talk about James, Vanderpump Rules?
Okay.
So he has been a mess pretty much the whole time he's been on the show, to be honest, with these alcohol problems, with
Right.
his anger issues. I mean, he's just a mess. And now he's got drunk again and allegedly beat up his
Well, no, he picked her
girlfriend.
up and slammed her or something,
Yeah.
right?
Body slammed her.
Yeah,
She's cute.
she's cute.
But
He's
do you
not.
think that? So people are saying that he had anger issues from the beginning, and that he never got caught. So do you think it's about time he got caught, or do you
Yes.
think?
I think they're probably alcohol-provoked anger issues. He seems
Right.
like a nice guy. I mean, I just don't know.
I've met him twice. All I can say is he's incredibly arrogant.
So maybe my take on those type of men is that they like men, and they don't like women.
He looks like he likes men.
Yeah.
So I really, a lot of men that don't like women and they're just mad at women and they just treat them like that is because they're gay. So
Right.
my take on it is he likes other men and he disrespects women because he's, a butt muncher. So
Butt muncher.
what? I mean, I'm totally being serious. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So my take on it is that he's just angry at himself because he can't be himself. So everybody that knows him says he's bisexual or he likes men. And so I really, truly believe that. What do you guys think?
I think I haven't heard them allegations, but I think not that gay people have a look, but he definitely. If you told me today, oh, by the way, James is now gay, I'm like, oh, yep, makes sense.
It makes sense
Yeah.
why they disrespect women like that.
Yep.
Because they want to be a woman. So they get mad at women like that. So they
what-
treat women
in
like.
today's world, really, why is that an issue? Being gay is not an issue. So why not just say, hey guys, is it his family? Because he comes from Old English money. Maybe it's something in his family. They're saying you're not going to get inheritance. I don't know. But it does seem odd that in today's world, you can't just say, guess what? This is now who I'm dating.
Yes. I like asshole.
How much do you want to bet they're going to stay together?
Oh yeah, they'll stay together.
stay
Because she's
together.
now got 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, no, they'll still be
You're
together.
not dating James because of any other reason.
No.
You're not.
He'll go through this. Well, the
doesn't-
Vanderpump canceled all the people. They're starting over with a new cast.
What?
So we're really, they
All of
announced
them?
that complete new cast. So we're not going to see this pan out on television.
Oh, we will.
I'm just saying, can we bet $1? Luke,
$1?
$10?
$20.
$20.
The ball's on DJ.
Can you do like, do?
Yeah, sure.
$20 he's gay.
Oh,
Anybody else?
I think he's bi.
Bi?
Mm-hmm. I don't think you get bi men. I think you're gay or you're straight. I think you get bi women.
Really?
I think if you're a bisexual man, you're never going to be happy settled down with a woman. I think if you're a bisexual woman, you can be happily settled down with a man. What do you think?
You're not allowed to be who you are in general. And so I think with his situation, being mean to a woman and everyone knowing him, no one wants to say it, but I really think he just likes men, and you're not going to hear it on camera. You're not going to see it in the public, and you're not going to, there's a stigma with if you come out one way, like all these artists, all these famous singers, they're all of a sudden they're gay. And you're like, oh, they're so hot. But all the women love them. Then all of a sudden they're like, oh, by the way, I'm gay. So now they lost that demographic. So I think he is fighting between the demographic that thinks he's hot and who he really is.
Find me that demographic.
What?
Find me that demographic that think he's hot. The only thing that's good looking about him is his accent.
Okay, what else we got?
Okay, you want to talk about the Tyson fight and the fact that was a nightmare?
It was a flop.
It was so bad.
It was a flop.
It was a Netflix flop because I couldn't even stream it on my television. I just gave up.
Then you're lucky. You're
froze
lucky.
on his butt cheeks. It froze for like 3 minutes on his butt cheeks. And I
but
was like,
you refreshed it and it worked just fine.
But you shouldn't have to do that, Netflix. We pay you.
At the end of the day, that alone, though, think about it. This is a platform that I can hold and stream so much. The fact that it crashed meant so many people brought into this absolute lie. Yeah. This fight was a complete lie, and I think it's disgusting. I think as sports people, all the money that was put into it.
But that's been going on for years with boxing, like Don King days and everything. Like
Don King, all of it was show.
Yeah, no, forever.
Yeah, but this looked like a show.
Yeah.
It was like tired, and he come out in Paul come out in $1 million shorts. The whole thing was disgusting.
I think that Tyson, when he was going like this, there's no way Tyson was that tired round 3, going like this. So in my opinion, I think Tyson wanted to make it look so stupid to show everybody that this was all set up. So then he just did this. Like,
did you see him move his mouth? He kept biting his glove, and there's like stipulation now
because they know that he bit the ear. So he bit the glove, like over-exaggerated the glove. Like he exaggerated it. Yeah. Tyson's a showman.
The slap at the beginning was harder than the entire fight.
Oh, yes!
And so that's why they built it up like it's going to be so badass, and then no.
Yeah, but he was probably like, this is such a showman shit that I'm going to be a showman. Mm-hmm. So he just like...
Yeah, but I believe that Tyson can afford to be that clown and afford to be that person who didn't take that sport seriously anymore. The guy somehow ran out of money. It's crazy how you can run out of all that money. Jake Paul has a huge career ahead of him. He worked so hard to be where he is right now. The fact that he entered that fight knowing that this is the outcome blows my mind. And now he wants to fight with McGregor. Oh no, McGregor wants to fight with Tyson. Wait, did Tyson ask McGregor for a fight?
No. Jake Paul asked McGregor, right?
Well, that would be a better fight. But this best be a real one.
Yeah. I just think it's all bullshit. And it's just so funny because people on social media really, really love the drama. But I think these real fighters, like Jake Paul is not... Sorry, Jake Paul. But Tyson's a real fighter. Like...
He used to be.
Yeah, he used to be. But I think... I don't believe social media and the Jake Paul bullshit. I don't believe, yes, maybe he's a real fighter, but he's not, he's a social media fighter. Does that make sense? Like there's not a real, there's no UFC, there's no grappling, there's no nothing. I'm a fighter.
Boxing's different to UFC. Boxing is one element of a martial art compared to UFC is when you're a cage fighter, you train in a minimum of 10 martial arts, and it's a completely different.
Do you think
sport.
Jake Paul's a real fighter?
I think he's
Really?
I think he's a
Kinda do
boxer.
too.
Yeah, he's a boxer.
Really?
Yeah, I
he
mean,
trains.
yeah.
He's won fights. He's a boxer.
Oh, okay.
He's not a UFC fighter, but then they are completely different sports. It's the same as saying.
So I'm wrong. Okay, that's fine.
yeah, it's
I mean, I'll
just a
admit it.
different sport.
He's
Like,
come a long way. Maybe
He
not
has.
back in the day, but maybe now.
Yeah.
Boxing's hard.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely a sport that you have to. I mean, you're taking hits in the head. That's your job. Concussions happen. You have to be up there. I know that 10 rounds doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it's. Have you ever just in circles just moved and then your arm and it's a lot of work. So
They danced.
They did. They danced. Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't a move.
I could have done 10 rounds with time.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 8 rounds, wasn't it? The women's fight, though. Now that
that
was
That was amazing.
Oh, that was a fight.
Those women
Yeah.
just killed each
Yeah.
other.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was good.
That was good.
Yes, to the women.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the women. We love you.
Yeah.
Keep going. So there's so much conspiracy going on with like the government. We're not going to get into politics, but
Wait, no, but can we get into this drone thing?
Okay, so
'Cause that's huge
That's
right now.
exactly where I was
Yeah,
going to go.
yeah.
So let's talk about this.
I don't know much about it, but every single thing on my feed is about drones flying over like New Hampshire,
We've had
Temecula
drones
last
in Orange
night.
County forever.
The president came out and said, we don't know what this is.
But they're also flying over military bases. Remember that one that flew in from the weather balloon that Canada put in, and it went all the way across our military bases. It went from Montana all the way down until it hit North Carolina, and finally we decided to take it out.
Well, and then China is able to put so many up in the air and make a grid. And then just think about once these things start shooting, you're shooting from the sky, controlled by a button on your computer. It's like
So here's my
becoming
take on the
crazy.
drones. And I'm going to be completely opposite of both of you. I think it's a private company. They're just giving us drones to sidetrack us from something else.
Yeah, distraction.
And it's just distract us. And this drone thing is just a bunch of companies out there because there's these people that actually own drones, like thousands of drones. They just put them in the sky and they make fun things. And
But do you know if you're as a person, you go and buy a drone, you can buy pretty good ones too, and you go up. But if you have that particular drone in a
No flight zone.
no
They
flight
shut
zone,
it down.
And you
Yeah.
can go to prison for up to 15 years if it's in an airport, if it's at a military base. So why aren't these getting prosecuted?
Right. Or why aren't they just stop? Because I had a drone and it would literally stop working to a certain point.
Oh, where were
because-
you going?
No, I just had, this is like 5-6 years ago. And so I was like, wait, it's not working over here. And then it just goes, and you lost your drone, you know? So it's like, but there's places that you cannot fly over, like Super Bowl events, Disneyland, stuff like that. It's like, well, what happens if they are able to get those over there in an area with a lot of children and family? Like, it could be a scary thing, you know? So
I will say
I
about the
think they're doing the
drones.
drones because they're shutting down TikTok. They're
hope
just
so.
trying to sidetrack us from TikTok being shut down.
I hope so, but all I know is this is probably putting a lot of pressure on the government. But I'm not getting too political because I know I'm not supposed to. But with the new government coming in and bringing Elon Musk, who pretty much owns the space world, I think we're nothing to worry about. I think as soon as Elon's in there, he's going to cut out all flights, make the whole thing a flight zone, like anti-flight zone, and we'll be fine.
and then we're going to be flying around in our cars everywhere.
Yeah. So to Elon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Buy
think we'll be-
Tesla
I think-
stock. Yeah.
Oh, it's you know what? It went up
going up.
again today. It's like $462 a stock.
It's good.
Before Trump got in, his stock was only at 200. It's doubled in 2 months.
Okay, so let's talk about this whole, now that we're getting into this.
Sorry.
Let's talk about crypto.
Okay.
I am not a crypto person at all. I do not believe in it. I think it's a big scam. What do you guys think?
3-4 years ago, I bought a lot of it, and now I'm making money. So I don't know how much of a scam it could be, but I just let it stay.
Okay, so you're making money.
Right now.
Explain making money. Can you pull the money out?
Yeah. But I'm going to let it ride because now that Trump's in office and he's teaming up with Elon, I do think that there's going to be a big wave. I mean, I may lose it again, but it doesn't matter. I didn't have it to begin with, so.
I would say the same. I put in a small amount actually.
Wait, you guys both invested in crypto?
Well, invested
but-
in
but-
like
but-
Dogecoin, and it's
But
like
you also
so
have to
cheesy and not
understand that
making money.
crypto isn't one thing you invest in. A cryptocurrency is individual servers within that platform. So you have to invest in the right one. So there is ones that I've invested in that aren't doing so well, but some are doing better. But I actually don't understand why the world isn't moving so far into crypto because it's untraceable.
Because it's a scam.
No, it's not.
They're
though, but
actually making 4 coins like solid currency.
You're
Yeah.
never going to ever convince me crypto.
Have you
is
seen
not a
Bitcoin
scam.
right now? It's up to 107,000. Oh, it's 7
today,
now?
yes.
105. 7. It hit the roof. And on top of that...
Imagine if you had like 10 of those, you know, and you bought them for $15,000 3 years ago. It's like, come on.
And in fact-
you're making money.
You cannot buy a house with crypto. You can't buy property.
You can pull money,
can't
liquidate
do
it.
You can pull money out, and you can, and some people do
Okay,
accept.
try and pull your money out next podcast. Let's see.
I just pulled some out in Robin the other day and then just put it right in my bank. I don't want to pull it out because you have to pay taxes on it. So I just
And
leave
you
it
can
there.
also, some people accept Bitcoin or coin-based system as currency. So you try it. You can pay me right now. Actually, put up your phone.
I am not
And
putting anything of crypto on
But
my
you
phone.
can pay me, and what works really well is when you do international sales. So if you're trying to, for example, we had a podcast lady on here recently who was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But she takes payment on Bitcoin because it's better.
You guys, I went to the Rhino, a couple nights ago in Vegas, and they were paying the strippers with crypto.
Yeah, because untraceable.
Not even joking you. Yeah.
Instead of doing,
Luke, what do you think?
instead of doing this, you're doing this. Ding ding ding
I've
ding
got
ding.
some Bitcoin.
See? And then you're rich.
Why?
Okay, so how about this? We're going to play a little game now. So whoever makes the most baskets gets crypto coin.
Wait,
Actually,
really?
no, gets real dollars. Okay, so
Okay.
whoever loses has
Oh,
to pay.
basket.
So we got a basket
But we're
here.
here weaving
I
something.
really like how it's positioned.
Oh yeah, good job.
Kind of feel like
Okay, here we go.
He's got his
on here.
protection
So
plate.
wait, what do I win? Like $1 in crypto, which is what, 10 cents?
No, it's this a dollar's a dollar.
I still don't believe you. Okay.
Get it.
like I'm going to get
Move.
hit in the face with this ball.
You're so close. Yes.
Just a move.
Woo!
That's perfect.
Okay. Move it where I can hit it. Move it where I
Look and hit it.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, was that 4?
One more. Okay.
This is it.
Ah, okay.
So you got 0.
I got 0. Here you go, honey.
I got one.
The ball.
Got one more ball. I'm doing it now. Okay. I need some music or something, right?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Right.
She's got the eye on
One.
the tiger. Whoa.
Damn it. Damn it. 2.
All right.
Woo! 2 balls.
It's good. It seems like you've done this before.
Oh yeah.
It seems like you've hit the balls before.
I hit the ball. I hit the balls. Okay. Let's go, Tiffany.
All right.
Hannah.
You're a little farther than you were with her. It's kind of not. No, I'm just kidding.
Tiffany, it's your turn now.
God. Okay. Oh. Yes.
Oh, you got one.
Oh, Jody won.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Okay, so what did she win? Now,
Remember,
crypto?
I won 1,000 crypto.
1,000 crypto.
It's 10 cents.
Wait. I just love how it's like crypto. Like what crypto?
Yeah, well, you can put it in the crypto that I won.
Okay, so yes. Okay, so because we're losers, we have to do something stupid, don't we?
Oh yeah, something
Yeah,
stupid.
Jody won. So
I win. Does that mean I get to
You have a
decide
dunce hat?
All right.
a dunce hat? Oh yeah, because you got no balls. Elizabeth has no balls. What does that mean?
Take some photos.
Oh, no, you gotta wear the dunce hat.
What?
The hat, yeah. Can you tell Jim Bellino you love him?
Me? I don't even know him.
To hold the ball. She has to hold the ball and hold the rest of that.
I have to hold the balls? Okay. I'm just-
No, Tiffany got 1 ball. Elizabeth got no balls.
yeah, Elizabeth is the loser technically.
I got 2 balls.
We're gonna make Tiffany the.
I'll just be here.
Guess whose show it is? Elizabeth's like,
Anna, get in there and take a funny picture of Tiffany. This is for Instagram
This is not
story.
my hat color. All right.
Actually,
she makes it look sexy.
Gorgeous. I can take the ball.
all right.
You can
Well,
take the hat back.
That was cute.
Love it.
No,
we got. We,
sorry.
Thank you for watching Tea Time by Girl Talk. Today was a crazy episode. We are lavaliered up. We don't have podcast mics anymore. We are officially a television show for your enjoyment, of course. And I'm Elizabeth Vargas.
I'm Jodie Silva.
Tiffany Soursby.
Like, follow, subscribe. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. That's where we're viewed. So if you have any questions, you want us to talk about anybody or anything, Leave a comment below. We are your go-to for pop culture, love, life, and fabulous gossip. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.
Just keeping it real.